When he was 3 years old, Marcus's father passed away. His mother, Mrs. Weber, brought him up all by herself. They were very poor. She made a living by spinning and weaving all day long. But she was determined to give him the best education she could so that Marcus would grow up to be a leader. One day, Mrs. Weber found her son was having a fight with a bully in the village.
Oh, I must move away from this place. Otherwise, Marcus will grow to be a problem child.
They packed up their belongings, loaded up the horse wagon, and moved out to the countryside. Their home was not far from a cemetery. This was their first move. After they unpacked and settled into their new home, they discovered that there were frequent funeral gatherings in the nearby cemetery. Marcus was curious of the music and what the undertakers did.
Look, Mom, what are they doing?
That is a funeral procession.
Marcus thought it was fun marching the funeral procession. He called his friends.
Come, let us pretend to march with the procession.
Then he saw the grave diggers dug a hole in the ground, and the carpenters hammered nails into the coffin.
Let us pretend to dig a hole and hammer some nails.
When Mrs. Weber saw what Marcus and the children were doing in their play acting, she was concerned and thought to herself,
I am not sure. I really want Marcus to grow up to be an undertaker. Perhaps we need to move to another neighborhood again.
They packed up their belongings, loaded up the horse wagon, and moved to the center of town. Their home was not far from the central marketplace. This was their second move. After they unpacked and settled into their new home, they found that the marketplace was very noisy. Marcus could not concentrate on his work at home. He and his friends started imitating the merchants.
Fresh, red, delicious apples, $5 a kilo. Lean pork chops, $16 a kilo.
The worst was when Marcus called out to his friends.
Let us pretend to be the butcher and kill a pig.
I am not sure. I really want Marcus to grow up to be a butcher either. Perhaps we need to move to another neighborhood again.
They packed up their belongings, loaded up the horse wagon once more, and moved out to one of the suburbs where there was a school. This was their third move. He got curious and peeped through the classroom window to see what the teacher was doing.
Class, let us recite this poem in French together.
Marcus was fascinated by what the students were learning. He started imitating what the teachers were doing. He sat his friends down in a row and pretended to be their teacher.
You all sit quietly here. I'm going to teach you some new maths.
From the time onward, Marcus told his mother,
When I grow up, I want to be a teacher. I am going to learn a lot of new things.
When Mrs. Weber saw the change in Marcus and what he said, she was satisfied.
I think I have made the right choice to move to this neighborhood. Marcus has found what he likes to do in life.
Mrs. Weber was right. Marcus continued to develop his love for new knowledge and became a famous scholar and well-respected teacher in his country. He was honored as one of the foremost leaders of his time. Boys and girls, what do you think is the lesson that we can learn from this story? Is it important to make the right choice in life? Is it important for children to make the right choice? Is it important for parents to make their right choice?